Welcome to the Gig Harbor Peninsula Fish Food Bank and Community Services virtual tour of our new home. Please remember, this is a live event put on by GHP Fish volunteers. If technical glitches happen, bear with us and stay on this page. So put on your imaginary hard hat and let's see what this new extraordinary building will mean to our community.
Hi, I'm Ron Cohen, President of Gig Harbor Peninsula Fish Food Bank and Community Services. So now, after years of study and work by our dedicated volunteer building committee and efforts of extraordinary professionals like Radcliffe Gagliano Architects and our really wonderful contractors, Washington Patriots Construction, and the time and talents of many others, the new home of Gig Harbor Peninsula Fish Food Bank and Community Services is about to become a reality. Now, thanks to generous anonymous donors who stepped forward early on in the process to underwrite facility planning and pre-construction costs, and the wonderful gift of a 99-year lease for all of this property for just $1 a year, we are now on track to open the doors of this great facility this summer. And one of the wonderful things about this is the building is being built to Silver LEED standards, which means it's going to be very energy efficient, very economical for us to operate, and it will really keep our maintenance costs low. Now, come on in and see what a wonderful thing this incredible community of ours is making possible. Now, after years of making do with really cramped and inadequate space, Gig Harbor Fish volunteers are really looking forward to being able to welcome their neighbors who need assistance into this new facility where they will no longer have to wait their turn by standing in the rain outside and in the cold. So here, our volunteers and our clients are going to have a really safe and warm and welcoming place to access food and services that will help them move towards self-sufficiency. And thanks to our many generous donors, like the City of Gig Harbor, the State of Washington, several foundations, churches, and many generous individuals, we're on track to open our doors this June, and it is our goal to move in totally debt-free. Now, this all started 46 years ago when my wife Jan saw that many of our neighbors had unmet needs. So she began working with like-minded volunteers, and they started FISH. And here she is, right over here.
Hi, I'm Jan Cohen, the Food Bank Coordinator. Thank you for joining us. This is our 46th and most exciting year yet. This will make a world of difference for our community and for the folks who are needing help and getting through tough times. We currently serve people from 11 zip codes throughout the greater Gig Harbor area, from the southernmost part of Kitsap County to the end of the Key Peninsula and then to the south to the Narrows Bridge. Preserving the dignity of our neighbors when they need help is very important to us. It's often very difficult for people to come and ask for help. This reception desk and waiting area is for 180,000 meals and 638,000 in financial aid, plus much more. During these different current economic conditions, an unpredictable future, and a growing trend for special needs, it's more important than ever that the Fish Food Bank is poised to help and serve our neighbors. And because of you, thanks to you, This new facility will do just that. Come with me and we'll see some of our new office spaces.
Hi, my name's Donna Fisher, and I am the Financial Aid Coordinator for the Food Bank. You know, some people live paycheck to paycheck, and they can just barely meet their expenses. And then what happens? A car wreck, a dental emergency, and boom, they're trying to make decisions about what bills they'll pay. So do you pick heat or do you pick food? Do you pick rent or do you pay for gas to get to work? And then there are young adults who are trying hard to better themselves, and they need help with school supplies, with transportation, bridge tolls, etc. This happens to your neighbors day in and day out. Every single day, they're wondering how they're going to make the next payment. And with COVID, obviously, this was only multiplied by 3 to 4%. Most of the financial aid work during COVID was done by phone, or there was the possibility of meeting in this office here. Obviously, this cramped space is really difficult to contain or to have interviews in confidentiality, privacy, and people who are upset. One of the things that we really are looking forward to is the space in the new building. Financial aid will have its own dedicated office, and we're very happy about that because we can bring people in, talk with them, help them face the particular hardships that they're doing, and really help them and provide like support in person. So now's the time to open your heart and open your checkbook and help us get over the last hump of fundraising for our new building. It's my great pleasure to have you meet Elisa, who is a person who has been helped by financial aid.
Hi, I'm Elisa Briscoe, and this is my fish story. When I was in my last 2 quarters of school, I unfortunately lost my waitressing job due to COVID restrictions, and I wasn't sure how I was going to pay for my textbooks or school supplies. I went online and looked for resources, and thankfully I found fish. I was really nervous the first time that I came in, but I was met with the most kind, caring, and knowledgeable volunteers, even despite their cramped and uncomfortable workspace. They showed me that they'd go above and beyond to keep me in school by providing textbooks, school supplies, and even filling my gas tank during my student teaching. Now I'm a graduate of Western Washington University with a degree in elementary education, and I'm working in the field of my dreams as a teacher. This is why I wanted to come speak to you today, to show other students that are in difficult circumstances that their education doesn't need to take a backseat and that fish is there to help. Please donate today.
So you've heard Elisa's story. Isn't that wonderful? The community was able to be a part of her education and getting her to the new job. And this is our hallway into our new offices. The first one here is our financial aid office. The next office is going to be bookkeeping and secretarial work. The next office is for community services, other agencies that need to have an office to meet with clients. And then our piece de resistance, our conference room. We'll conduct volunteer training, planning sessions, and board meetings here. This room is a wonderful difference from what we had to do at the old building, where you had to move shopping carts, tables, and garbage cans and everything to get into the room to have a meeting. This is going to be a much better, efficient, and pleasant place to learn and to meet. Now let's continue to move through this building and see where our grocery shopping area is going to be, and we'll meet Bill, who'll talk all about it.
Hi there, I'm Bill Mumford. I'm the operations manager here at the Fish Food Bank, and I'm the first paid employee, which makes me special. I'm standing here in our new shop, which is really exciting. As recently as a decade ago, we were working out of a 200 square foot shop, which was definitely a struggle. And in 2014, we had the opportunity to expand to a slightly larger space, which allowed us to introduce some self-service shopping for our clients. Unfortunately, when COVID hit, we had to adapt again, and we struggled with how to do that. So what we did is we went to pre-bagging items and providing to our clients that way. With the space we had, it was still a struggle size-wise, so it was really important to have this size building and shop for us. So now, with this new increased size, we are going to have increased capacity of refrigeration and freezers, so we can provide more fresh fruit, vegetables, and perishable items, as well as additional shelving, which will be great for additional boxed items and canned items and specialty items, as well as personal care and cleaning products. So we're really excited to have this additional space to finally be able to serve our clients with a new in-service, in-person kind of service. We're also expanding our non-food items, our household and clothing, which I'll have Linda explain more to you. She's right over here.
Hi, I'm Linda. I'm one of the many volunteers here. Fish is so much more than a food bank. It's grown exponentially, and it's expanded its services into non-food items. Pre-COVID, we were able to distribute more than 70,000 items per year to our clients of non-food items. Now with the building that we have that we're going to move into, we're going to be able to do so much more. We offer clothing and footwear for mostly new, mostly free, gently owned, some new, for almost everybody that needs to go to school, work, special occasions. We even have costumes for Halloween. Most everything that we have here is in great condition. I mean, it's just great condition. We also have household items, which constitute small kitchen items, bedding, bath. We have school supplies, books, toys. We even have firewood from the community. We have a birthday closet, which is operated out of a closet that has new gifts for children, clothing, toys, and we have a birthday bag that has a cake mix and birthday celebration supplies. We also have a wish list, which our clients come to us for something specific and we don't have. We'll source it with our donors, something as small as a toaster, but as large as a camping van. We also have seen a rise in homelessness in our area, so consequently we have more homeless clients coming in. We try to meet their specific needs with things like warm clothing, basic toiletries, camping items, and relief beds. This new building is going to actually improve our services by leaps and bounds. We're going to be working in spaces that are much bigger than closets and crannies. We're going to be able to provide a space where clients can actually come in and shop independently, which will then, I think, give them a lot more respect and dignity toward everybody in general. So I want to just thank you all so very much for all your help and support in helping us get to the finish line on this project. Thanks.
Okay, folks, let's head over to the warehouse. I want to show you the increased improvement we have in the warehouse. But before that, I'm going to introduce you to Jeannie, our volunteer coordinator, who's going to tell you all about the volunteer team we have working here. Jeannie?
Good morning, everyone. Glad you could join us. My name is Jeannie Rodenberg, and I'm the volunteer coordinator for Gig Harbor Community Fish Food Bank and Community Services. Since our founding in 1976, there have been countless dedicated volunteers who've given their time and energy to govern, manage, and operate the ever-growing need at GHP Fish. Our volunteers are amazing people. Some of them have been with us since the very beginning. They generously share their special skills, vast experience, and knowledge to help keep us up to date and to create and expand programs. In 2021, we hired our very first part-time employee, Bill, who you just met. He coordinates daily operations and has been very helpful in navigating the sharp increase in client services since the COVID pandemic. He's proven to be invaluable, just like all of our volunteers. Many of our volunteers are active seniors who volunteer 1 day a week at the food bank. They create a welcoming atmosphere for clients and excel at putting them at ease during a difficult time in their lives. Providing a safe, efficient, and pleasant environment is crucial in order to recruit and maintain an excellent volunteer workforce. Our food bank volunteers have endured less than perfect working conditions over the years, making do in cramped quarters and making the best out of inadequate and insufficient space. The current break and rest area, in fact, is crammed in the middle of the food storage area with a table and a few odd chairs. The new facility will offer volunteers a separate space to catch their breath and refresh and recharge. It's a much-needed amenity. Along with the well-designed and efficient warehouse, food prep areas, shopping spaces, conference room, and offices, our volunteers will be able to work, train, and serve in an environment worthy of their dedication, commitment, and years of service. By supporting this extraordinary project, you'll be helping us get to the finish line and continue to serve this community for years to come. Thanks for joining. Hi to everybody at Oceans 5, and now I'll send you back to Bill.
Okay, now we're in the new expansive warehousing space that we're so excited about. In the past, we have been struggling with being located in tiny little rooms, all hobnobbled together, closets, tiny little rooms, and at times we had to actually have outside containers stored in the back to use our products, put them in there. So with this brand new space, we are now going to have 5 times the storage capability all in one location, which is going to be phenomenal. We're going to have a bunch of new things available, such as we're going to have a brand new receiving station. We'll have a floor scale for weighing the donations when they come in. We're going to have a beautiful new walk-in refrigerator and a walk-in freezer, as well as brand new sorting receiving area and a brand new sink and cleaning station. So with all those, it's going to make processing all those large donations incredible and so much easier, more efficient, and be able to get that food out to the clients much more quickly. So we're really excited. Now I'll introduce you to Kevin Cummings, our transportation and pickup coordinator, who will tell you how the food comes in.
Hi, I'm Kevin Cummings. I'm the coordinator of transportation here at the Fish Food Bank. I work with a group of about 20 drivers that pick up from businesses, grocers, and collections throughout the community. Most of our drivers use their own vehicles to do these pickups, and we hit 130 locations every month, rain or shine. We transport purchased items from the stores, from food drives by the schools, churches, businesses, and community organizations, including our famous Christmas toy drive that provides gifts to hundreds of families in the community. And on that note, we have a Safeway food drive going on right now as we speak, so if you head over there before 2 p.m. today, you can contribute there as well. We deliver overages to other food banks and soup kitchens. We donate spoilage to a neighborhood farm to feed their animals and to compost. Nothing here goes to waste. Let me tell you what this new building is going to mean to our transportation and dock team. Last year, at the current building, we brought in over 250 tons of food just from our regular pickups. That doesn't include the food drives and the people from the community that come and drop off stuff. And currently, only one vehicle can pull in and park and get unloaded at a time. Our volunteers, all the food is exposed to the elements, which creates some issues for us at times. The new building is covered It allows for 3 vehicles at the same time. No more traffic jams in the rain and cold, no more waiting for a car to get out of the way so you can pull in and take your turn, no more lifting wet cardboard boxes full of bottles and cans, and we can unload our larger deliveries, often over 1 ton each, without stopping all other entries from coming in. Let's take a peek at what our new one's going to look like. With all our new room, we're going to be able to bring the stock in and store it directly on our shelves. No longer are we going to have to rent external storage trailers for stuff that won't fit in our building. We'll have room for everything without having to do any of that. Our old building leaks, has poor air circulation, has no air conditioning, and is poorly heated. The new building allows us to do more and do it more efficiently. And we're pleased and really blessed to be able to do this, and you're a big part of this. Please give what you can to help us get over the hump here, and see about what you think about becoming a volunteer. You can make an immediate difference in somebody's life. Now, let me turn your attention to Amy and Spencer to wrap this up.
Well, hi everyone. Thank you so much for joining us for this online, digital, remote, hard hat tour of this phenomenal building that we have been so excited about getting going during this Building the Future capital campaign. I'm Spencer Hutchins, and I am very, very proud and honored to be the co-chair of this capital campaign with my dear friend, Amy Garland.
Hi, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We really appreciate you taking the time to see what we're all about. We really appreciate your interest. We want to say thank you so much to those that have already contributed to the capital campaign. There are numerous foundations, organizations, businesses, churches that have come and supported this mission. We also want to thank the individuals that have gotten us to this far. It's an amazing community, and we really appreciate all that y'all are doing for us.
This has been a journey 46 years in the making. Fish Food Bank has played a vital role in this community, serving those in our community who are most in need. And we are so excited to be almost at the finish line of this project. And I say almost because we have $300,000 left to hit our goal, and that's where this community comes in. This is our food bank, your food bank. This is an organization that has served so many for so long, and we have the opportunity to lean into this organization, invest in our community in a big way, and get this project done. Your contribution of $50, $100, $500, $1,000 will make a big difference in getting this project over the finish line. Please go to our website at ghpfish.org and see how you can contribute. And when you contribute online, please make sure that you designate the capital campaign Building the Future. Thank you for being part of this. We are all here to say we appreciate you so much. So, on behalf of all of us here, to the community we love so much, we say,